You ever wonder why your channel isn't making real money? Even with all those views, it's because this is never making it into this the right way. Today, I'm going to show you how to feed your audience the exact email they're starving for so they buy. And to do that, we have to start with why email still beats every other platform when it comes to turning attention into email. Social media gets you attention. Email gets you paid. Every time you hit send, you bypass algorithms, go straight to their inbox, and talk one-on-one. No gatekeepers, just you, them, and your offer.
For every dollar into an email, you can get $30 to $50 back, but only if you send the right email at the right time with the right psychology. So let's look at two powerful email templates you can use to engage your audience and move them toward becoming paying customers. All right, let's start with one I call the question 4 first name email. This is a great way to spark curiosity and get people to actually open your message. Why does it work? First, personalization, their name in the subject line triggers attention. Second, curiosity. Question 4 leaves an open loop they want to close. And third, it feels personal, like it was sent just to them, not to a giant list. In the body, you begin with validation, acknowledge their wins or progress. Then you break their pattern with a line like, "But here's the truth." This makes them pay attention again. Follow that with a perspective shift, remove common objections, and give a few simple, tangible ideas they can act on right away. Finally, end with an open loop that hints at what's coming next. That one line will have them waiting for your next email instead of ignoring it. So now, once you've got their attention with something like this, you can follow up with a message that challenges a big belief they have and positions your solution as the fix.
Hey, I printed out my 4 favorite email templates that turn viewers into paying customers. You can grab the PDF for free. Links below.
All right, here's another strong one. Posting isn't a monetization strategy. This works because it challenges an assumption your audience probably has, that posting more means making more. You open with a reframe, something like, more posts don't equal more money. More systems equal more sales. Then introduce your solution and give it a name. For example, the funnel that sells. Naming it makes it feel like a complete proven process. Lay out the steps clearly. A lead magnet to attract, trust building emails or DMs, a landing or sales page that converts, and a booking or checkout page that closes. Make it simple enough that they can visualize it. Anchor to their own experience by pointing out they've probably been through a similar process themselves. Add subtle authority by mentioning results from clients or students. And once again, end with an open loop to set up your next message. So that's 2 examples of emails you can send to move your audience toward working with you. Now let's talk about the 4 core types of value emails that actually sell your knowledge. If you're a YouTube subject matter expert, your email list isn't just for sending upload reminders. It's a sales tool for your expertise. Here are 4 types of value emails you can send to sell your programs, courses, or services without turning people off. First up, the Story Plus Quick Win email. All right, let's look at email number 1 your subscribers should get, the Story Plus Quick Win email. The subject line has to carry weight here. For example, the painful truth about my first 50 videos, that's emotional curiosity. Or what I wish I knew before posting 50 videos, that's future pacing. It makes them want to avoid your mistakes. Or how I doubled my retention overnight. That's a specific outcome they'd love to get themselves. Once they open, the body starts with a relatable personal story, a time you were frustrated or stuck. Then you flip the belief they're holding that more videos means more growth. You show them the truth. More strategy equals more growth. Next, you give them a quick, actionable tip they can use right now. For example, adding a pattern interrupt 30 to 45 seconds into their videos to keep viewers watching. That's a win they can actually feel the moment they try it. Finally, you end with a soft call to action that invites them into your program, where they can get all of your strategies in one place. No pressure, just a natural next step after the value you gave them. Once you've given them a win and built trust, the next step is to shift a belief that's holding them back, and that's where the Education Plus Belief Shift email comes in. Email number 2 is your Education Plus Belief Shift email. Subject lines here are designed to break a false belief. Something like, the number one reason YouTubers stay broke. That hits status and fear triggers. Or, why your views aren't turning into income. Problem identifying curiosity. Or, the missing link between views and income. That's gap creation psychology. The body opens with a truth bomb, that views don't equal income. Then you explain why. Without a monetization system, they're just entertaining people for free. You introduce a simple 3-part framework, a lead magnet to capture their audience, a value sequence to build trust, and a paid offer that solves their number one problem. You make it feel achievable by showing how simple the steps are. Then you invite them to a live workshop or your program, giving them a specific deadline to join. This blends education with urgency, and it makes your offer the logical next step. After that, it's time to prove your system works in the real world, which is why email number 3 is all about social proof. Email number 3 is your case study or social proof email. Subject lines should be specific and relatable. For example, how a tiny channel made $4,800 last month. Small numbers make it achievable. From 1,200 subs to $4,800, the exact steps. That's exactness bias. People love specifics. Or proof you don't need a big channel to get paid. That breaks the belief that only large channels succeed. In the body, you tell a before and after story of someone who succeeded using your method. Keep it simple. Just 3 steps they took to get the result. That makes it feel replicable. Then you connect the dots for the reader. They can follow the same steps with your guidance. This isn't just proof your system works. It's an invitation for them to picture themselves getting the same win. Then finally, you close the loop, and that means email number 4 needs to create urgency and a reason to act now. Email number 4 is your scarcity or last chance email. Subject lines here need to create urgency and trigger loss aversion. Something like, you'll kick yourself if you miss this. That's pure loss aversion. Midnight deadline. Here's what you'll miss. Urgency plus FOMO. Or last chance to turn views into income. Urgency plus core benefit. The body is simple. You set a hard deadline for joining your program. You clearly list the benefits they'll get if they join. And then you present the contrast close. They can stay stuck where they are, or they can take action today. This is your final push in the sequence. You want them to feel that now is the moment to decide. And once you've sent that final push, the next step is making sure all of this happens automatically, which is where the right tech stack comes in.
When you combine timing and psychology, you can ignite your subscribers without creating more content. It's about delivering the right thing at the right moment.
That's why I use GoHighLevel. It's the engine behind behavior triggers, perfect send times, automated follow-ups. Without it, you're guessing, and guessing isn't a strategy. So remember, feed the funnel right, and the results will feed you.